Welcome back to the channel and to this 1000 points battle report, Space Wolves versus Eldar. In this game we have a brand new terrain in the club. It's the jungle terrain, and as many people have requested, here's the full overview of the table. The Space Wolf side, for the Warlord we have Wolflord on a Thunder Wolf mount with runic armor, Wolf Claw, Storm Shield, and for his Warlord trait he rolled the Saga of Majesty, which allows him to roll morale tests and ping tests, and he is accompanied by 9 wolves. Then we have a 5-man squad Wolfguard with 5 combi flamers in a drop pod. Then we have a 7-man squad of Grey Hunters with a Wolfguard battle leader with combi Melta gun inside, and they are in a Rhino. And then one more 7-man squad of Grey Hunters with Plasma, Wolfguard battle leader with combi Plasma, and in a Land Rider with multi-Melta. And that's the 1000 points of Space Wolves for this game. So the Eldar side is like that.
We have bikers with a shuriken cannon, 6 rangers, Wraithlord with a star cannon and flamer, Wraithguard with D cannons, Spiritseer with staff, birds with an Exarch power weapon and sun rifle. Something I don't remember.
Switching hawks.
Yes.
Birds.
Allies. We have a troop of 6 players with our troop master. We have 2 kisses here and 3 fusion pistols. We have the transport, and finally we have the death chester, and that's a bit less than 1000 points. For Warlord trait we have the one where she gets It Will Not Die and Fearless. And psychic powers we have, from Wounds of Faith we have Eldritch Storm, Mind War and Guide.
So there you have it, the Eldar side. The Space Wolves deployment is done, so basically the Land Rider is in the middle of the table, accompanied by the wolves and the Wolf Lord, and the Rhinos back there, and of course the drop pod is in reserve. While on the Eldar side he infiltrated his scouts behind this hill right next to my deployment. He's, I think this is called the Venom.
No, it's Star Weaver or something.
Okay, so it's Star Weaver. Yeah, the Venom is for the dog. Eldar.
Star Weaver.
Yep,
Yes.
the Star Weaver behind this forest, having line of sight to my Land Rider, and his Raid Guard, Raid Lord, Spirit Seer, and the Jester are behind this hill, also covering one more corner of the table, while his 2 squads of 3 bikers are in reserves, as well as Whooping Hawks and the Harlequins are in that transport right there. So it will be a fun game. Currently I'm having the first turn, but we will see if Sven managed to seize the initiative or not.
Do I have to roll?
You might... No, you don't have to.
No, I want cheese.
You want cheese?
No, I want cheese, I don't want to seize.
Okay, so then Space Wolves, turn 1. I didn't know where to put my drop pod because here I wound on 6s, these guys. The scouts are basically pointless to drop pod them, because then my 5 guys are just in the open and doing nothing. This guy, I could go for the transport, but it's also 6s to glance, and he has 5+ invulnerable saves. So the only thing that I want to do is just whittle a little bit of this unit and kill them. So yeah, so trying to make a perfect hit, and it's a hit. So 5 guys on the objective, turn 1. So the 5 combat flamer guys disembark, and they have a very good side to this Raid Guard unit. So for the Space Wolves movement, the Land Rider moved up 6 inches, the Rhino flatted out from there, and these guys moved up 12. We'll try to run next. So let me actually do that right now. So they're running.
Do you have fleet?
They do have fleet.
So I can reroll it.
Oh, 4 inches enough. So after the shooting phase, the drop-podded Flamer squad shot the Red Guard unit, killed off one guy, and killed one more guy with this last cannon from the Land Rider. So 2 Red Guards are down. The second last cannon had a shot at that transport, and I immobilized it and caused 1 hull point. So the turn was anticlimactic, didn't do that much, and we'll see what the Eldar do on their turn 1. So for the Eldar movement, he moved up his snipers, scouts a little bit back, and this guy is immobilized, and shuffled these guys a little bit forward to kill off this unit. And for his psychic phase, he rolled 2, so he has 4 dice and I have 2 dice. So on the Eldar psychic phase, he tried to guide the Red Guard unit but failed, and now he tries to cast Elder Storm, the 5 guys.
The 3 power one.
Yes.
No.
This transport shot his cannon at that rhino and failed to do absolutely anything. The scouts shot at the wolves, killed off 1 wolf and then ran 4 inches behind the hill again. This unit did what it was expecting from them, and they just wiped out the Wolf Guard unit and secured the first blood. So on the turn 2 of Space Wolves, the Rhino moved up 12, the Land Rider moved up 6. These guys moved up and then ran 4 more inches, and that's basically it for the movement phase for Space Wolves turn 2. Very miserable shooting from last cannons. The one last cannon shot at that transport and he made his 6+ cover save, and the second last cannon shot at that Warlord right there and just rolled a 1 with a reroll again on 1. So it will be Elder turn 2. So for the Elder turn 2 reserves, he managed to get the 3 bikers without the cannon and the swooping hawks. So the bikers moved up next to the Red Guard behind this hill, just far away from everything that is going on currently on the table.
Okay. So these bikes moved in, the birds dropped in here. Because it's just the second turn, I can't use them at the moment. They'll stand here, run a bit to hide, and next turn they'll jump off.
And then the following turn he will be dropping them again.
Yes.
Yeah, nice test. So for the Elder turn 2 movement, his scouts moved up from the hill again to get some shots at the wolves. Sven explained his plan with the swooping hawks and the bikes, and these guys just moved up a little bit closer to the drop pod, maybe shoot him, maybe not, we will see. So on the second phase, he managed to guide the Red Guard unit. I have 4 dice. And I'm looking for 2 6s. No, just a 1. So the Red Guard unit is guided. Snapshot, the wolves killed off only 1, and then on the run phase they run 3 inches, but Sven decides to roll it and rolled a 1. So now they're in range for the assault. So this tank once again shot at the Rhino, missed everything, but the good thing is that this Red Guard shot at the drop pod and wrecked it, so now it's a wreck, and the Red Lord shot at the Rhino and failed to do anything. So is it done? Yeah. So it'll be my turn 3. As the special is happening in the movement phase, the Land Rider moved up 6 inches and the Rhino parked right in front of it 6 inches as well, and the Warlord just moved up to assault and kill that scout unit, hopefully. So we'll be just shooting for Space Wolves. For the shooting, it's always like my luck. The last cannon shot at this transport, missed it. The Multi-Melta shot at this transport, missed it. Then the Melta gun inside shot at this transport, missed it. And then the Combi Melta shot at this one, actually exploded it and in the process killed 2 guys off. So now these guys are outside and less.
Let's see the leadership test.
Yes.
Passed.
Assault phase happened what we expected. These guys assaulted and annihilated the scout squad, yes, rangers, and in return they killed off 1 wolf. So that was my turn 3. Movement phase, his Harlequins moved up a little closer to the Rhino to Melta shot him. The cannon bikes didn't come on from the reserve, The Great Lord moved up closer. This guy's shuffled back a little bit. This guy's as well. And the Sweeping House went back into the reserve. And next turn, everything will come in from the reserve. On the second phase, he guided his Red Guard and tried to dispel 5 dice, but held it. On the shooting phase, the Red Guard shot at that Rhino, once again missed it. Great Lord, sorry. And the Harlequins shot at that Rhino, exploded it, killing one of their own in the process, and nothing happened to the Greyhound unit inside. So it would be my turn 4 now.
Yes.
The movement, these guys just moved up to shoot the Harlequins to death. The Land Riders shuffled 6 inches, and these guys shuffled 6 inches as well behind the hill, preparing to grab the objectives that I can grab, and that's it. So this guy shot at the Harlequins, killed everyone but one, and then the last cannon shot at the Harlequin, didn't do anything, but ultimately killed it, and that's it. So it'll be turn 4 for the Eldar, and not much is going on right now. It's basically cat and mouse game. Everyone is sitting in their corner, no one is brave enough to charge in, and everyone's playing for the objectives. On turn 4 for Eldar, he moved up his bikes to annihilate this unit. He jumped on his Swooping Hawks and tries to biplate that Fenrisian Wolf Squad. The Great Lord moved up 6 closer and closer to my lines, and these guys are basically shuffling once again, and that Jester is all by himself in the back there. So the pipe-plate barrage from the Sweeping Hawks killed off 3 wolves, and that's basically it from them. Guiding.
Reroll.
Yep.
So 2 successes.
With guiding the Great Lord. Okay. So 5 dice, looking for 2 6s, and now only 1 6. Combined shooting of these bikers and that Great Lord shot at this unit, and only 3 are alive, and they failed their morale test, so they ran 4 inches. And these Sweeping Hawks also shot at that Fenrisian Wolf Squad and killed off 3 more. And
Assault jump.
yes, and they're assaulting jump. So yeah, they're basically jumping. So on the Space Wolf movement, the Wolf Lord separated from the Fenrisian Wolf Squad and moved up 12 inches to assault the Sweeping Hawks. The lonely Fenrisian Wolf went to the objective. These guys rallied and moved up their 6 and plus 3 inches to take out these 2 squads. The Land Rider moved up 12, disembarked the squad, and it will be shooting phase for Space Force turn 5.
Yes.
So the combined shooting of this unit, that unit, and the Land Rider only managed to kill 2 bikers, and he passed his leadership test. So he denied me the kill points there. In this challenge, I assaulted the Sweeping Hawks, killed off basically everyone but 3. He didn't do anything close to me, and in the initiative test, I catched him and killed off the entire unit. So it'll be Eldar turn 5. This guy is turbo boosted to my deployment zone to attack that objective. The Death Jester just moved up closer. Those guys moved up 2 inches into the terrain. The Great Lord moved up 5 inches into the pond, and maybe that one biker will be removed from the table. Maybe Sven will decide to do that. I don't know. So on the second phase, he guided his Red Guard, and on the Elder Storm he failed to do anything to the Land Raider. He miscast it. So yeah, only the guide on the Red Lord. So for the shooting on the Elder turn, he couldn't shoot anything, but he decided to assault his Red Lord into the Land Rider. Continue to turn 6, and I shuffled the Land Rider a little bit too. I have a good line of sight to that lonely, that just there, right there. The Fenrisian Wolf just tries to assault there, and these guys just shuffled a little bit to shoot. So once again, I shot the Land Rider at the Death Jester. He went to ground and made his cover save. The last cannon shot here and rolled double 1. And those guys shot the Red Guard, made 2 wounds, and he made his armor saves. And here I assaulted into this bike, and nothing happened basically. No wounds, no nothing cost. Okay, turn 6 for Eldar. So on movement phase for Eldar turn 6, he stood up his dead jester. For some reason he decided to move his bikers from the line breaker towards that objective. Moved up these guys to shut at the land raider and the Red Guard to assault there. And he rolled 6 dice on his psychic phase. And the psychic phase he guided his Red Guard and failed to Eldar Throne the land raider. The Red Guard shot at the land raider and caused 6 hull points down, so it's now a wreck. The Red Guard shot his flamer, cast 1 wound and saved it, and then his cannon missed everything and then assaulted, so he's in that combat there. His Red Guard charged in, killed off 3 guys. I didn't cause a wound with the crack grenade, and then I guess guys ran 9 inches. And in this combat he just killed off my last remaining wolf. Continued to the last turn and I just shuffled up these guys to the objective. And thanks to Janos he convinced me to assault the Warlord. And these guys shall not know feared and they will shoot at this lone biker. This unit and that unit shot at this lone biker and didn't do nothing. And the assaulted there, and on the Overwatch he cost me 2 wounds. In this combat, surprisingly to me, I slew his Red Guard and now I consolidated 4 inches. So it'll be last turn for the Eldar and then we'll calculate the points. He moved up to take this objective, his Spirit Seer moved up all by herself to there, the Dead Jester moved up closer to the objective. This long guy moved away from this objective to shoot, I guess, that guys, and these bikers moved up from there to here to finish off the rest of the army. And then this is how the table looks like. So he takes that objective, gets its life breaker. This guy moved up there, try and deny me the objective. My Warlord is getting the line breaker. The land raider is a wreck. This guy is for that objective. She's just running near the pond, didn't know what she's doing. The Dead Jester didn't do anything this entire game, and now he's laughing and holding that objective. That was funny.
It's a Jester joke.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Very good game. Thank you, Sven, as always.
Thank you.
Yep, let's calculate the point. But primary you won. You get you have 3 objectives.
Yes.
I have 1, so you get 5 points for that.
Yes.
Kill points, I think you also won. You killed everything except the 1 unit and
Lord.
yeah, Lord is 210 and they are 14 points a model.
These
So
were my main point holes.
yeah, so you want that? You get first blood, line breaker, so yeah. I got 1 point and you get gazillion points.
Alright.
So you won. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it and till next time.